Good morning. I look like not good, but I'm tired. Okay, so I've been back from the orientation now for about an hour. I just needed time to calm down. Getting the camera so y'all have some better quality. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, my friends, we're just gonna continue this update in bed. This orientation this morning was for my full-time position. I mean, I don't know what I necessarily expected from an orientation day. Let me just back it up. So essentially it was an orientation day and they gave us a fat stack of papers that we kind of like went through together, basically. Like she went through like page, skipped a few pages. Like, to be honest, a lot of the book was like, they didn't say read it. They were just kind of like, look through it. So then it kind of felt pointless because it wasn't like necessary information was in it, kind of. Then we kind of walked through the places, which was obviously handy and what I expected the orientation to be. We walked through the place, walked through whatever, a general tour. Now this is when I was kind of getting annoyed because once we got back from the tour, they didn't really give instruction. We were in this room, kid you not, I was waiting there for like 30 minutes in total. I was kind of like, what am I doing here? And that's the stuff that like really kind of irks me in life, is just being somewhere and being told to be somewhere, but then you just end up kind of waiting. Low-key feel like I maybe have like completely minor PTSD from school and being in a physical school, because it was honestly a big reason why I left physical high school and went online, is because there would be just so much like sitting and waiting and just like, why am I here? When that question of why am I here pops up in my brain, it really, I guess you could say, triggers me, because it just reminds me of that time in my life. I kid you not, within the past 2 years of my life, I don't think I've really asked myself, why am I here? I love my life. But man, that question came up and I was just ticked off and I was just waiting there. And then after 30 minutes, the person that was leading the orientation came back, gave us our name tag, so I guess that's what they were doing, which was, you know, I'm thankful for it. But then after, they were like, okay, all you have to do is sign these 2 forms, which we had, and that I did, and then that's it. And then they were like, 15-minute break. I was like, what's the point of a 15-minute break? Like, bro, we haven't done anything. Why do I need a break? I know that other people might need that time or might take a little bit of time to do, like, filling up stuff, which is totally fine and I totally understand. That's completely different to me than, like, staff and people in leadership, just where there's just big gaps of time. I'm like, yes, I did get paid, and my parents are like, you got paid, like, stop, like, it's literally fine. And tomorrow I have to go in for computer training because that's a thing that I have to do, and I was overhearing the other people doing the computer training because you have to watch videos, and I kid you not, the stuff in that booklet, they were gonna go over again in those videos. So I just, to me, I get it, like, I understand that we have to do safety procedures, totally get it. I get it. But when that question of why am I here comes to my mind, I think it just really nudges a part of me that really was not a happy time in my life. And I feel like I've said this before, but like I never want to feel that way ever again of like, why am I here? Because that feeling sucks. Not even in just like a school setting or like a work setting. Like, why am I here? But if y'all ever asked yourselves, why am I here? What am I doing here? What's the point of this? I think y'all understand where I'm coming from. So we're gonna, you know, open mind, positive energy, open-mindedness, go tomorrow, do the computer stuff. I'm excited for when I'm actually on the floor and working and learning through working. Maybe I just wasn't in the best mood today or something. I definitely walked into the training room because it was a group of us, group orientation, and I definitely walked in there, RBF, definitely looked like I didn't want to talk to anyone. And to be honest with you, I was tired, and once things got rolling and I kind of caught the vibe of what we were doing, I was like, huh? Then I really didn't want to talk to anyone. Tip: in orientations, if you have a question, just ask it. I got an official job offer from the place that I went to yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to accept it. The job place was honestly really great, and I'm excited to work, and I'm excited to learn. That's the thing, I am excited to learn, because for me, it's like, I want to get into my groove as soon as possible. That time when you're kind of still asking questions, this, that, and the other, like, I want that time period to run by as fast as possible. And so I can, like, jump in and perform at my best sooner, you know? For the rest of today, to be honest with you, like, I really want to take a nap right now. My options are either take a nap or get up. I need to fill up a tax form. I need to set up my direct deposits. I need to eat lunch. I need to check back with any other job things. A really quick update with school. So since I dropped, or I'm going to now drop, the economics class that I was supposed to do during the summer, I am now, or I think as of today, later today, I am going to be officially in philosophy. I didn't tell you all this, but in my economics 12 class, I was gonna do it with a different school, a different online school, and I've done online classes with them before, and I do not really enjoy their format. So I'm back at the school that I was originally at, doing the course there, forgetting about this one, and I'm excited to begin. Do I take a nap, or do I do all this stuff? I personally don't feel guilty about resting. I don't really think I've ever struggled with that, but I definitely, these are the moments where I'm like, okay, Kristine, get things done. Like, you need to get things done. You might not get another time slot where you can get it done, and you can get it done right now. Then I'm like, girl, I'm tired. Girl, I'm ready to take a nap. Comment down below, is my ass gonna take a nap or do all of this stuff? Let me know. See you in a bit. So I did take a nap, but it is hours later. Like, I've gotten up, eaten dinner, all that stuff, and like, for some reason, I'm so exhausted. Y'all, mental health matters, and your thoughts matter, and sometimes those thoughts aren't very great. It can make you so exhausted, even though I didn't do much today. Like, all the other days where I was going to different things back to back to back, I was tired, but I was still good, like, good mood. I have a dry patch right here. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Oh, you thought I was I'm thinking back now, and I think this is my first full shift ever, which I didn't realize, because before my first job, I was part-time, and I think the longest shift I've worked was 6 hours. So I think this was my first 8-hour shift, which, like, I don't know, something to think about. It's also the first day of fall. I actually got to get on the floor today and run around and actually do the job that I was trained to do. You're supposed to do the computer stuff before the actual training, but I'm thankful because I have to go in tomorrow. And so since I did the training today, I was walking around, lots of steps in, and if I'm sore tomorrow, it would be a great thing to just sit at a computer and do the videos. When you put me to work and, like, I have a task and I need to do it, I feel great. Like, after this 8-hour shift, I still somehow have energy. And yesterday, I was absolutely exhausted. I got home after a two and a half hour orientation, and I napped. I have no idea why I was filming on my phone when my camera's right here, but I was saying, oh yeah, so originally my shift is for overnights, but for training I have to do it during the day because a lot more happens during the day. I think I'm doing a week of training during the day, and then I'm gonna move to overnights, but doing this day shift really did make me, like, think, no, like, I think doing the graveyard situation was a good decision on my part, because I worked 9 to 5 today and my day's over, and it's only September. Once it's like November, December, and it's dark, it's really gonna feel like I don't have a day. And so I'm thankful to myself that I applied for overnights. Hopefully I can survive. The 8 hours flew by. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the 8 hours completely flew by. I feel good. Like,
when they told me to take my break, I was like, huh? Then lunch, I was like, whoa, already? Another break? It honestly flew by. Maybe because it was my first day and things haven't gotten repetitive yet. Things are still new to me, but good first day. I'm going back tomorrow. Okay. Also, quickly, I wanted to mention how I felt during the job because I definitely made it sound better than, you know, reality. So the person kind of went through with me my job, but only at one section of the store, not in all the sections. And so after that one go around with the person that showed me, I did one go around by myself. It was in a different section. They didn't show me it. And whether you believe in this stuff or not, Enneagram, you are either a number between 1 and I think 9, and to be honest with you, I don't remember my Enneagram number, but one thing that I am is I really struggle feeling incompetent with things, and especially with a new job. Like, I really want to get over the stage of like learning and figuring things out. Like, I want to get into the groove of things. I want to be able to pick up the pace. I want to be able to perform well and to do things correctly. I asked so many people that were working there, even if I don't know who they are, I've never been introduced to them, I just asked that I have a question and that I'm new. I am all here for asking questions as soon as you can. I really did feel incompetent in the beginning because I couldn't find something. For a second, it like made me emotional, like it made me want to cry. And then I was like, Kristine, you're like 2 hours into this job, like cool it. It's okay, you're fine. But I just had to take that second to refocus. And if you're starting something new, a new job, new school, new activity, new hobby, new side hustle, whatever it is, refocus. Catch yourself in the moments of feeling like you're not good enough or you'll never get it, getting down on yourself, negative thinking, and refocus. For me, I have expectations for myself. I don't think any of the people expected me to be, you know, top-notch day one, but I had expectations for myself, and just that feeling of incompetency and not being able to do things on my own really bugs me, and it bugged me. And then after a few hours, I was picking things up here and there. Completely different vibes today. I left early because I finished all the computer stuff early. I feel like a shell of myself. I look so good. Nargis and I are going to go to the gym. Nargis, gym girly for sure, and I am so not. So she's gonna take me through her routine.
Now it's gym time. What am I doing today, trainer?
Your first exercise is going up the stairs to get to the gym.
Up the stairs, some cardio, okay.
And then we'll warm up on the treadmill.
Treadmill.
And then, we'll do some
weights. I don't do weights.
I mean, how do you do that?
You know, if the weights aren't really with me, you're gonna catch my ass on the treadmill.
Oh.
Wow, done at the gym. The lighting is so trash. Still not great. Done at the gym. I honestly didn't film just because I really wanted to feel what it was like at the gym. And trust me, I totally understand all the people that go to the gym for that mental clarity. I do it too, but with Pilates. It was a fun time. New experiences, fun time. I'm gonna go home and look at this hair, my Pilates hair, classic. I'm gonna go home and on the drive home, blast some musica. Nargis almost convinced me to do leg day tomorrow, but then she has something tomorrow, she remembered. So, no leg day for me, which I'm happy with because I want to rest tomorrow. So, okay, going home.
Sip on vino and then it hit more. Yeah. My baby holding me down while the shroom spinning around. Towel on my mouth and then she kiss for.
Girlies, what's up?
I just got back home from my 8-hour shift. This is what I wear to work, my full-time job at least. I wear these glasses. Stick with me. I wear some type of shirt, usually black, but neutrals is fine, like white, gray, beige. Then I wear some black pants. Now, for the first part of the job, I wore jeans for like 3 days. 2 days. 3 days. And then I was like, I don't need to be wearing jeans to this situation. I love jeans, but I don't need to be wearing them. So these were my mom's when she was, you know, a little bit slimmer. And now they're mine. They're like trouser slacks, but not denim. Like they're like stretchy, like kinda, and then they taper at the bottom. And then I wear my running shoes, but these were such a good find in my mom's closet. I found 2 pairs, the other ones didn't fit me, so thankfully I got 2 new pairs of pants. I love saving money. Back from my shift today, it was pretty good. I'm getting the hang of things. Obviously there's always new things to learn every day just because I just started. For the most part, like the main part of the job, I think I've got it down, except a few little things like when I have to check the back. That is very overwhelming to me because there's just a lot in the back. I start my part-time job in October, which should be, like, I'm happy. Like, it honestly lines up really, really well with me training with my full-time job and then starting that in October. It literally works out so well. I'm very thankful that it worked out that way. I had something to say to y'all. Oh my goodness, my face. You know what, I'm gonna change first, get into some comfy clothes, and then I'll talk to y'all about my face. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Comfy. My face has been so dry. Not my whole face, but like, it started here on the left side of like my face, on my cheek. Then it like was a weird dry spot. I talked about this. A dry patch on my eye. Then it kind of like moved from, or like spread from like here to my eye, and then same thing, the opposite, like from my eye down to my cheek. So my face, I really do appreciate it, and I like taking care of it, and when there's something funky happening, I get a little confused. I have been like lathering on Vaseline just to like moisturize it. To be honest, coming home from work, I washed my face and I was like, oh, it doesn't feel that bad today, but it was creating texture and it was really concerning me. But I mean, now it's kind of over, I'm hoping, because it feels better today. I'm hoping it only goes up from here. Yeah, that's my face. I wanted to say this in the vlog, but quick tip. If you walk to work, because I walk to work, well, for this week I'm walking to work, so there's really not much to be complaining about, but it is like a walk for sure. And if you walk to work or you walk to school or whatever and you gotta walk up a massive hill, imagine, so here is like your hips, waist area. Imagine there's like a belt or something, or just like a harness all around your hips, and there's a string pulling you up the hill that way. I don't know what it does, but it like changes your posture and it makes walking up hills easier. Maybe someone needed that helping hand, but it is now like past 5:30, almost 6 probably. I am going to be eating dinner. I need to figure that one out. And then meeting up with Julie and Nargis because we are going to get ice cream or some form of something, a treat, if you will. I want to chug a bunch of water right now. Journal, probably, because now, since like my training is in the morning to evening, I don't have time to journal in the morning, or I don't make the time to journal in the morning because I'm just like, no, like let's just focus on getting up. I really hope that y'all are enjoying these vlogs. Like, let me know if you have actually enjoyed this whole like work process and my school situation. Yeah, let me know if it's too much chatting. Let me know if you, I don't know, just tell me an opinion down below. It could be anything. I love y'all, never forget that, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna do what I just said I was gonna do. Okay.
Learning songs, I know I said it before.